When I met Mark Porsche in 2019 at Works Reunion in Monterey, I mentioned to him that I wanted to do a painting to commemorate his father. The auction at RM Sotheby's was the second collaboration with Bill Warner and myself, along with Peter Sachs. They donated their auction fees, and we contributed 100% of the sales to Spina Bifida of Jacksonville, which is Bill Warner's charity near and dear to his heart. I feel really fortunate to be able to support him in supporting that charity. So RM Sotheby's was incredibly generous. They put us lot 1, number 1. It opened up with Mark Porsche talking about his father, Butzi.
Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. May I introduce myself? My name is Mark Philipp Porsche. I'm the youngest son of Butzi Porsche. I'm here tonight on behalf of the family, my mother and my older brothers, Oliver and Kai. And I have to say, it's always a pleasure to come to the US and see the enthusiasm the American automotive community has for our brand. So when Kelly approached me if I could come over to support the auction, the answer was no question. Of course I come over to support the auction, you know. And I think the work of art that he created speaks for itself. It's a beautiful painting, and it's a great tribute to my dad and his work. And today, through the painting, his life's work can contribute to a good cause. And so it's an honor to be here on his behalf. Thank you.
Bill Warner spoke, and he did an incredible job talking about Spina Bifida of Jacksonville and what it means to him and how important it is.
People born to spina bifida have tough lives. Our granddaughter's 22. Chronologically, she's going on about 12 mentally. People with spina bifida have a very tough time making it in life. So my goal is to raise as much funds for spina bifida in my retirement. And I want to thank you. You know, I'm Porsche's worst customer. I bought a car 51 years ago, still have it. So, and it's a great car. It only cost $7,900 in. But thank you so much to Rob Myers and the team for having us here this evening. Thank you, Kelly, for the beautiful art piece. It brings me back to the time I could have swapped my 911 even for a 904. And I didn't. I didn't have a back seat. Over to you.
I spoke a little bit about the painting and what it meant to me to paint, which was incredible.
When I was drawing the chalk design that Butzi did on that chalkboard, as crazy as it sounds, I felt like I was channeling an incredible designer. This feeling overcame me, and I drew these lines. I painted them once. I never touched them up. And when I was done, I stepped back on the chalk lines, and I had no idea how much time passed. I had no idea what happened. It was otherworldly, and I'm so blessed and grateful to be in this business and give back to the community. Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about 25,000? 25, thank you, 50,000. We're at 25, asking $30,000. Hands high now at 25,000. 30,000 I have, and now 40,000. We're at 40,000 on the telephone, asking 45,000. 45, thank you, now $50,000. 57.5, now 60,000. 60,000, now 62.5. 67.5, we're going to count it down at 65,000. 67.5 going once. Sold $65,000. Thank you all at 65,000. 8473.
So RM Sotheby, as usual, did a masterful job, and I really want to do a shout out to them. They were incredible in supporting our second auction this year, and a big shout out to Mark Porsche as well as Bill Warner.
Hey, you missed it! You missed it! Do this for I know. It's wrong. The proportions are wrong.
So we had a thank you dinner after the auction, and it was a small affair. It was about 15 people. Patricia catered the food, and we did it at my dear friend's house, David and Amy Stephen. And David's been a dear friend for, I don't know, since the mid-'80s. And he allowed us to use his facility, and of course him and his wife participated, and we had a great thank you dinner for Mark Porsche and his crew. We all hung out. It was a relaxed atmosphere, and it was a deep thank you to Bill Warner and Mark Porsche and everybody else for all their help. Additionally, it was foggy, and I invited Mark Porsche to drive my Porsche.
About to ride in Kelly's car, because Kelly wants to get rid of it.
we leave it somewhere on the road.
Our incredible videographer, Sean, jumped in the back seat and he captured Mark sliding a Porsche around that his father designed in 1961 through 63. It was an incredibly special moment. I wasn't in the car. I watched him drive off. It was just magical. One thing I do want to mention is Dieter Eisen was incredible in getting Mark Porsche involved and instrumental in helping him bring him over here from Austria. Dieter's a dear friend. Dieter's a guy that just gets things done, and a big shout out to Dieter as well. Another really special art print that we provided as a gift to the winner of the auction is a pencil sketch I did of his great-great-grandfather, Ferdinand Porsche. So I took the sketch I did and printed it out. Mark was nice enough to sign one that'll go up on my office wall, and he has one that will go with him. The whole event was very special. All the teams pulled together and participating in supporting Spina Bifida of Jacksonville and Bill Warner. What makes it all worth it? My incredible wife, Beth, my incredible family, and my incredible friends, and the ability to give back. Thanks to all of them for allowing me to be part of this team that gave back so much, and we plan to give back more next year. Thank you.